Hello, I'm back. So this post is a little bit shorter, but just briefly touches on my betrayal. So um, when I look back, this was like a really, really dark period of my life, and I recognize now that I was choosing for it to be, and I think it makes sense that I would choose that because I had this very trusting relationship with someone I trusted completely. And then I found out that this person I trusted completely wasn't being completely trustworthy with me. So my husband, who was giving me consent to share, came to me and told me about an addiction that he had and that he needed help. And if there were a spectrum of addiction, he might be considered on the mild end. And he was told by ecclesiastical leaders and even by therapists that he didn't have an addiction. But at the end of the day, he had, I guess you could call it like compulsive behavior that he needed help with to stop. So, um, anyway, so he told me he needed help, and it completely just gutted me to my core. Like, I was completely shocked. I still remember he came home and he wanted to talk, and I thought I was in trouble. I was like thinking like, okay, I stuck to our budget. Like, what I've been doing this. Like, what did I do? Like, I was really nervous. And then he came and told me, and it gutted me. And I remember at the time, he wanted. I felt like he wanted me to console him, and I did not have the capacity to do that. And so I remember I might have like put my hand on his shoulder or something, but I just didn't want to hug him. I didn't want to touch him. And I felt, actually, I don't want to say I felt okay about that at the time because I felt guilty for not being that person for him. But looking back, I realized that I acted completely appropriately and that my boundaries are very important too. And I needed to learn to take care of myself. So, in this moment, um, like there's the betrayal, and then within a week, my husband had his first panic attack, and everything had just completely 180'd. And then I had these babies and caretaking state, like everything I thought I knew, I thought that I was certain in, I was no longer certain in, and it was very traumatic.